Hi, I'm Katie Sky, and welcome to the 31 Days of Halloween Day 10. And we are, of course, on my island, Ghoulish. And this is the area that we're going to kind of work on today, which is right behind the entrance. And what we're going to put back here is a cute little pumpkin patch. So I guess we'll just get right into it by breaking these rocks. First, I need to go get some fruit to eat so that I can break said rocks. Okay, so let's break these rocks up. My pockets are indeed full. Oops. Oh my gosh. What are you doing, girl? So the rocks are gone. I still don't know what I want to do in this little area that's just behind like all the trees and whatnot. But I do know that the pumpkin patch is going to start here-ish and then stretch to maybe back to here. So, oh, I lost the stairs. Okay, here are the stairs. Okay, so I'm going to actually use, some of my dirt code up here. So we're gonna go ahead and lay this down, at least partially. If I can just do what's going in front of the staircase. Is there a fossil right there? Oh, there is. Anyway, if I can just do like the bit that's like right here, we can figure out the sides at a later date. So I'm going to do that really quick. Alright, and now we're just going to fill in this last little bit. Of course, that went in the wrong spot. I love the corners on this because you can see the little corner peeking out, but it's fine. Does this look like asphalt or dirt to you? Because to me it looks like asphalt, which is not the vibe, but surprisingly not a ton of options for dark pathing for Halloween, which is kind of weird, but you know, whatever. So after that we're gonna do the arch, of course, so you know to enter here. Why is that? And I apparently did that in a different variation for some reason. Don't know why. Is it weird that that's off-centered? I feel like that's a little weird. Okay, I did the little pathing here and I kind of outlined with these little guys how big it's going to be. And like where the center is. So now I can start putting this other path down. You know, lots of pathing as per usual with one of my builds. And we're just gonna take this guy all the way back. Alright, so that one is done. I can get rid of this guy now, which was just my marker so that I knew the center-ish of the build. Emphasis on the ish. And then we will put that there, and then I think we're gonna fence the front. And of course we're going to use this spooky fence. Now, do I want it there or do I want it up a little bit? I feel like it's centered on the arch. And let me take this away before I put a fence on top of it and then have to pick it up. I don't like how that ended. We're gonna end it with a bush. And we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Shocking, I know. Me making something perfectly symmetrical. And, oh, bush. Can't forget the bush. Okay. Liking it a lot. Let's do a little bit of decoration on the outside before we move inward. And we're gonna do a little lantern set. That's also in a different variation. I might fix that later, or I might just kind of say whatever. We don't discriminate against color. What color pumpkins there are, you know? But they're not the like deeper color like the tree is. They're the more like yellowy ones, which is fine. We are going to put a tree in over here. I got the apple tree because I thought that's very fall. Put one there. Ignore the balloon. How dare you? There we go. I feel like I may have done this build a little bit in a weird way, but it's fine. Alright, next we are going to get our little helmet on. And oh, I don't have the dark dirt. No. Okay, hold on. I have to go get the dirt. Okay, now that I got the dark dirt, because obviously the pumpkins are going on the dark dirt. Ooh, or I could do stripes. You know what? I think I did stripes on what's my other island? Broomstick. Jesus. I'm so sorry. I've forgotten everything, apparently. Do we want to go all the way? I don't think I want to go all the way there, but then that's going to look weird with that fence being like that. We're going to go with it. And we're just going to fill all of this. I'm only going to do one side for the pumpkins. So we're just going to fill this side all in with dirt. I changed my mind again. I'm just going to make it the whole length of the fence. I didn't like how it looked when the dirt started with this fence, but it didn't end with this fence, so that's why I changed it. And I am gonna just place a couple of pumpkin type items down, and not use only pumpkins, like actual pumpkins. I don't know, I like that look. And then maybe a lantern here. Definitely needs to be scooched. And then I was gonna put a chair, but I don't think I'm gonna put the chair. And now we're gonna just put down all the pumpkin starts. Oh, we got a stray pumpkin. I mean, pumpkins do kind of be crazy. they just kind of grow wherever they want. Oh, my fingers have a mind of their own. I guess we're finishing that. I did not mean to do that, but it's fine. Today is just not my day brain-wise. Okay, that's all the way over. Oh yeah, see, I think that's cute. Still looks a little plain. I'm trying so hard not to clutter things up, but everything just looks so boring without my clutter. Alright, I do have this stall. And then on this side, we're gonna do a little, like, what do you call it? A pumpkin carving area. Which, yes, this does look very similar to my broomstick pumpkin patch, but just mind your business. I can only come up with so many ways in how to do a freaking pumpkin patch. I could do a spooky carriage. I just saw it. Where are you? Here it is. Right, I could do a little spooky carriage action right there. I don't like it. What about back here? I can slowly feel my sanity slipping away. Okay, not there. There's too much empty space. Look at her, just chilling there, not knowing I'm having a crisis. Crises? No, I'm only having one, so it's a crisis. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. And then we could do another tree just in front of it. Just so it's kind of like peeking out. Oh yeah, that's cute. And then we can put our little table wherever I put it. There's the chairs. Where's the table? There it is. So we can put our little table here with a chair on this side. Here. Did I get 3 or 4 chairs out? Oh. Just 3. Okay. Spooky tower. Man, I was not paying attention on the treasure island. Where's my storage shed? Here it is. Okay, we got a couple things out, including, where is it? Here, the little knife block, and I got the little scale. The analog scale, I think it's called. The analog kitchen scale. So that you can weigh your pumpkins. Hold on, I need to put one more of these. Yep, love that. Okay, I did go and pick a pumpkin so that we could put it on the table. Oh my god, it's so cute. And then maybe we'll put one... Actually, I like the idea of one just being randomly dropped. Okay, and I got a couple, and I know I did this for my broomstick island, but it's just so cute that I couldn't not do it again. So we got some little wagons. So it looks like people can take the wagons and go get them, like the pumpkins. And I also got some hand carts, because I've seen it where you can get like a wheelbarrow as well. And I think that's just really cute. And then maybe we can put like the little sign right there. Oh, I need to go make a sign. Do I have a code for that? I think the answer is no. So I don't have a code for like a pumpkin patch code yet. Don't ask me why I didn't get that for code shopping. I just didn't for whatever reason, so I'll have to do that at a later date. Hopefully I remember to do that soon. I think I want to put a little fence right here. I just think that would be cute behind the balloon. Okay, we can do this silo to make up some of this vertical space. Now, do we want it pushed more to this side? Okay, I have some hardwood trees now. She's a little large and in charge, isn't she? I think it needs to be a smaller one. Like a large, maybe? I think I picked up a couple of larges too. Yeah, large. Oh, look at how cutie that is. But back here we could do a regular one. I kind of feel like right here needs a cedar tree. Like a tiny, tiny cedar tree. And then maybe like a cedar, like a large cedar tree here, or maybe even here. Now, do we want, where do we want this? I have a tiny, tiny tree, which are my favorite types of trees. I just want to see where to put it, right here. I just want to see what that looks like. Oh, I do know that I got the little candy set, the spooky candy set to put right here. And then put the spooky chair back. Right there. Maybe a cedar tree here to fill some space in. It all feels very empty to me. Okay, spooky lantern set. Not like that. Oh, but there's one right here. Okay, spooky lantern set on this side. Do I have two trees in a row? Why did I do that? Okay, yes. And then maybe a barrel back here. Oh, I have the little kettle. Maybe somebody has some hot chocolate or apple cider. Is apple cider hot or cold? Or is it one of those things that you can have either way? I don't know that I've ever had apple cider. Have I? I have no idea. Okay. Regardless of my consumption of apple cider, he is just like obsessed being up here. Let us... I'm almost to the edge. Okay, so I filled in some of the trees. I do think that I'm probably eventually gonna have to add in more. But until I know what's gonna go behind it, I don't want to add too many because I don't want to end up having to tear something down. Now we're gonna add in some balloons. I don't know what's gonna go over here yet, but I'm pretty sure whenever I do that build, I'm gonna add more trees on in between to kind of transition in between them, because it is a decent amount of space that I could put something kind of decent here. I just don't know what. Leave in the comments what you think I should build over here. I do think that this is coming together. Should we put... Yeah, I think we should put one over here as well. Maybe slightly behind. And then this one definitely should go. I wonder, could we? No, I don't think. I was gonna say, I wonder if we could get a spooky carriage in right here, but I really don't think that we could. Let me look in my storage and see what I have. Okay, I found a spooky tree. I don't know that that's enough area for us to squeeze it in, but let's see. It is. It doesn't fully fix that issue, but it's a lot better. Yeah, a lot better. And we still have lots of balloons that you can see. I'm liking it, I'm liking it. What did I do here? Hold on. I must fix. And we're going to put... Oh, I could put the fence right here. No, I'm not gonna do that. I am gonna put some bushes here though. I was gonna do a pumpkin situation, but maybe we'll do flowers instead. I think we also need to do a tree here. Like a small tree. I don't know if there's enough space or how weird this is gonna look. But, oh yeah, there's not enough space. Aww. I was like, it would be really cute to put a spooky carriage right here. But, oh yeah, she is large and in charge. Yeah, I think that's a little bit too big. Okay, this is what I'm thinking I'm gonna do. We have the balloon, we have the fences with the... What is this called? The bush. Oh my gosh. And then... So I got a little scooter and a couple of bikes. Let's just not ask how the scooter got up the stairs though, okay? And let's see if I can squeeze in this last bike. If I can find it in my pockets. The literal last spot it could be. This is gonna be a problem. Okay, pick up the scooter. Scooch this over more. Scooch this back. Can I get back here now? Yes. Now we can scooch this in. It's like a whole mathematical equation just to get a bike in. And now put the scooter back down. Yes, I'm obsessed. That's so cute. Flowers have been acquired, so let's start putting some down. I'm just gonna kind of place them down randomly and haphazardly. So it almost looks like they naturally just sprouted up. And let's put a bush here. I can do some wheat field to kind of fill that area a little bit. Can I squeeze some in back there? I can, so put a little wheat field there as well. And maybe one right here. Do I have any more? Oh, I do. Okay, and then a flower on this side. And then, yep, one more wheat field. And what about a spooky tower over here? That's kind of fun. Oh, and maybe a lantern right here, or is that too much? I think that's okay. Well, let me know if I have done too much in this small area. I promise you I'm trying not to chuck everything in here. It's just, it looks so empty without stuff. Okay, I do think that's where I'm going to call it though. It still looks empty to me, but I think it's always going to look empty until I fill every single tile, which it kind of defeats the purpose of what we're trying to do. And I do need to still go add in this sign for right here, which is why I put the little fairy circle there, but I don't want to do that right now, so we are going to do that another time. And I'm just going to try and fill in a couple of these areas here. Just so that this whole section is pretty much done. Except for the sign, of course. I wonder if I do some little bats in, like on the ground. I still kind of want to use the slime. I think that would be kind of funny. But I also think it would be really random. But at least we have our little bat friends to keep us company. And then, like I said, this is going to be another build. I don't know if that's going to be tomorrow's build or not. I was thinking I might do a villager hunt tomorrow. But maybe I'll do this little area just so that it can be done. I'm gonna steal this weed. Oh, I poofed my flower! What a tragedy. Okay, no. Go in the spot that I want you to go into. Okay. What flower was this? I don't think I have any more of it. Yeah, well, we're just gonna have to do this one. That's fine. I think that's cute. Oh, let's put a bat over here too. Cute! Alright, and we are done. Obviously, these still need to, you know, ripen and grow in. Same for a lot of the bushes. But like, look at how cute this little tree is. And I think it came out really cute, but let me know what you think. You know, comment below, like the video if you enjoyed watching me struggle and mutter to myself as I tried to figure out how to do this build in a way that was not cluttered but also looked full. I don't think I succeeded in the not cluttered part, but it's still really cute. So if you are new here and you're not subscribed, please do so. Join the family, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Bye!